Is it on?
Yeah, that's it.
We are finally on the road. It's only 11 o'clock and we were supposed to be on the road by 9. 2 hours behind. Pool is packed, isn't it? Huh? Yeah, you slept in while me and Daddy got up and got stuff going. You and I both, you had a hard time getting to sleep, so Mommy had a hard time getting to sleep. But you had slept earlier. You slept for a couple hours earlier, but I didn't. And your daddy's like, you can just sleep in the Tahoe. Just sleep in the vehicle, sleep on the way. Like, there's one big problem with that, Jason, is that I have a hard time sleeping in moving vehicles because I'm afraid that there's going to be an accident. Not necessarily because you're driving. There was one time when I went with my mom, she went to, I don't remember where it was, she went somewhere for a work conference, and I went with her, and it was her and somebody that worked with her. I think maybe it was Pat, I'm not sure. Anyway, they went to this conference together, and I went with them, and I had the whole back seat of the car to myself. So I got smart, and I'm like, I'm gonna lay down, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm just gonna sleep.
That's big brain.
And I get laid down in the back seat, and it, like, you know, laying in, okay, I think that you can sleep in a car if you recline the front seat, or, you know, if you don't have a seatbelt on in the back seat and you're able to just kind of lay down. But when it's a moving vehicle and you have to have a seatbelt on, you know, because I don't know where you're going to go otherwise, like in the back seat. I don't know where, you know, maybe you'd end up on the floor. I don't know. But, like, I mean, God forbid, like, the car rolls or something, then you would
End up listening.
well, you know, I don't know. Brain can't comprehend, didn't get enough sleep. But, you know, I understand, gotta have a seatbelt on, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to lay down, and, like, I got my head right next to the door, and all I can think about is, what if they hit something and this door flies off? And I don't see it coming, you know? Or what if she swerves to miss something and we end up in the ditch? Or what if we, I don't know, hit a person? I don't know. Hit a person, hit something? I don't know. Like what? Like a big car accident, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, because I was getting anxious just thinking about it happening, and me not, because, like, I feel like when you see a car accident, when you can see it about to happen, like, you have that split second or a couple of seconds to kind of prepare your body for impact, or, like, prepare for what's gonna happen. But if you don't see it happening, you can't prepare. You can't like be ready for it. And it made me so anxious that I couldn't sleep. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm tired, but I guess this is not gonna happen for me today. Is it on? Yes. All right, so we've been on the road for about an hour. Not quite an hour, but it's been an hour since we left. It's been over an hour since we left the house. Getting gas, checking tires, doing all stuff we should have done last night, yesterday. And now we're behind the slowest people ever. I mean, we'll get there. We're not in a huge hurry, but I would like to get there. I'd like to get there sooner rather than later.
I'm just happy getting there.
This is insane. Earlier we were what? You said 5 cars deep?
Yeah.
Following behind people. Slow people. And we have flies in here. I don't know why there are so many flies. I don't know what's in here that they want. Probably you. Probably you.
That's
It could be Joey. Yeah, that's true.
Hey!
I don't know. All I know is having the windows down, and then they were just flying in and out, and we rolled the windows up, and they kind of got stuck in here. It's annoying. It's that time of year, though, I suppose. Come on, people. I realize we are doing 65 miles an hour, but we could be moving faster. Come on. The gas station is freaking busy, too. Took us an hour to get gas and check tires
What?
and get a bottle of water so that I don't die of thirst. Twitching. Like, I'm so upset, my eye is actually twitching. Oh, I'm so tired. I think I finally got to sleep at 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. Maybe. Joey was kind of... Joey does the most annoying thing. Because I will just be about... I will be just about to fall asleep, and then Joey will say something to me, and I'm just like, child, I love you. I love you so much. I love you more than I love my own life, but I was sleeping. Shut the fudge up. Why are there so many cars on the road? Are they all going to the same place?
Oh, that's why.
I love your explanation. Joey's back there like, it's a road, Mom. Duh. I don't know what you're doing, but it's a road. Well, that was a fun little stretch of 2 lanes. Now we are back to 1 lane.
Yeah, but we're supposed to go to like a 4 lane.
So you're gonna turn this way.
Yeah.
Interesting. Somebody was in a wreck, weren't they? Those poor people.
Mm-hmm.
There's this car sitting right here. If you look out your window, you can see it. It's all banged up on the front. Yeah. And, like, it wouldn't be such a bad thing, like, going on a road trip, but it is so boring. And Jason's all like, no, you can totally sleep on the way there. You can sleep. But then what does he do 90% of the trip? Like, all right, talk to me. Keep me awake. Like, it's like, all right, make up your mind, Jason. Can I
If
sleep?
you're gonna be awake, then you can talk to me. Keep me awake too, man. I don't know what the speed limit is right here.
Well, it's a state highway, so probably 65. Nebraska is a good state to live in. And there's a lot of good towns, good people in Nebraska. But, and don't get me wrong, I feel like the scenery is beautiful, But when you're driving and it's just like monotonous, like plains and like small hills, it's just, and it's all like kind of the same color, you know, kind of a greenish tan, greenish brownish tan, you know, just like hay. Huh? Khaki. Just gets a little monotonous and a little boring. These flies have a death wish.
Really? What do you think it would? Here's stuff we're going for.
Listen, if you can get the targeted lock, take it down, man.
So I thought it was a 4-lane. It's only a 3-lane.
It's only a 3-lane, and then further on up here, it's a 2-lane. I love roads that expand on one side, so you'd like have 2 lanes on one side, just 1 lane on the other. It's like, well, you can tell which direction you have more traffic, I guess. Jeebers.
What the heck was that?
Semi.
I brought my bag of candy too, just in case my cheek starts acting up. I have my salivary gland, which is right here on this side, gets swollen, and it was just like a big ball right here. My cheek was all swollen, and I diagnosed online, obviously.
I think I might have a target lock on the fly.
But it said use lemon drop. What is it? Lemon drops?
Yeah.
Lemon heads.
We're gonna go for it.
All these motorcycles.
I got it.
And I got lemon heads, but because you suck on them, and that creates saliva. So your salivary gland has to create saliva. So when it gets backed up, then basically it's producing saliva, but it's not draining it. So your mouth can get kind of dry. So when you suck on a sour candy, it kind of forces it to kind of open up and output the saliva. It's really kind of disgusting, but it's also kind of cool because I've never heard about that. What are you doing? You were gonna kill a fly, weren't you?
One's out of reach, and I'm like,
Yeah.
We went shopping, and he had birthday money, so he got some guns. So why don't you take a look at him firing them off real quick? Okay, it's on. Just shoot it at the floor. We went shopping, and Joey got some guns.
Oh, yeah. Let's test them out. Loaded. You can really hear the power.
People downstairs are going to think that we are absolutely off our rockers.
You can hear the power. They're both already loaded. This is a double shot. And I feel like this thing is intimidating, but this thing shoots with a lot more power. This isn't Earth. This is. Compare the bullet power difference. What would be better? Come on, hey.
So, that happened. We're still firing them off over here. By the way, I want to say my lashes are insane, and these are not unique lashes at all. Nothing unique is on my eyes.
I'm go behind the camera. Really? You're really gonna do this? I know what I'm talking about. Anywho.
But
I
I
feel
like
like
doing.
this one is definitely intimidating.
Yeah.
Hitting and, notice you can-
Nothing unique. This is Too Faced Damn Girl mascara with oh shoot, I forgot to put my lash conditioner on this morning, but I used the Babe Lash serum and the conditioner. Yes, bitch. One of the places we went was a candy store, and they had by the pound candy. So you just go in and like you choose everything you want.
Look at these.
Look at how big that is.
Speaking of which, hey Mom, mind if I have a drink?
No, I don't care.
Thank you.
And that's what Joey got. He got a nice little bag of like mostly gummies. I'm gonna be honest with you. He got mostly gummies.
Only gummies.
And then Jason got some of these. What are these? These are chocolate covered cherries.
Yeah, chocolate cherry.
Chocolate cherry candies. Anyway.
Yeah,
And we got collectively, I can't even pick it up, this huge bag
Jelly beans.
of jelly beans. Somewhere in there we have 7-Up. I can see my buttered popcorn right here. Just a bunch of goodies. And then Joey also got a couple other things. We went to the...
That was the most expensive, the end. That
We
was
went...
the most expensive. Is that... Sorry.
We went to a family reunion yesterday. It didn't stay as long as we were planning on staying because my back started acting up. It's been acting up like the whole time. And then last night, Jason started getting sick, was sick throughout the night. We were going to go to a water park today. But because Jason got sick, that didn't happen. We were going to take Joey to a water park and let him have some fun. That didn't happen. We had to go to Walmart for some stuff, and whenever we go to another town that we visit, we always stop at their mall, and they have this huge candy store, and it's just, I'm fat, Jason's fat, Joey's chubby, we all like food, we all like candy, so it's like,
Bruh. I'm not chubby.
no, sir, not at all. It's one of his new shirts that he got for his birthday. But we all like candy, and they always have some like really unique things. Like you go into candy stores, they have just, I don't know. It's just cool to see what they had. In this candy store, we actually got, one of the things that I bought for Jason is this Bean Boozled, and it's the extremely hot version. The flavors are sriracha, jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, and Carolina Reaper, which I thought was kind of cool because Jason likes spicy things. So 5 progressively hot jelly beans grow from smoldering sriracha to scorching Carolina Reaper. Can you handle the heat? So that's how you play this one. You don't just like spin it or whatever. You go progressively hotter and see if you can handle it. But there's only 160 calories in this whole package, which isn't bad, but just some cool things. We went out to a farm yesterday. Joey shot a potato gun for our family reunion. We had a bunch of food.
I loved it. It was rocket launcher shaped.
It was rocket launcher shaped?
Yeah, it was shaped how I'd imagine a rocket launcher.
And we ended up getting pizza last night, and Jason started getting sick, so that's been, it's just been kind of touch and go. But it's been a pretty good vacation, right, guys?
Yeah.
We're trying not to spend like a crap ton of money, but
yeah.
Then Mommy was like, let's find a candy store.
Swedish fish is the best gummy there is. Don't say otherwise in the comments.
But anyway, so I'm hopefully going to vlog a little bit more tonight, and then we go home tomorrow. We might stop at a lake tomorrow. I'm hoping that we are able to, but if Jason doesn't start feeling better, then we won't. Nope. I have to say, these lashes, it looks like I have fake lashes on. These are absolutely not. These are my lashes. No unique items whatsoever. Nothing. I have not used unique makeup in a hot minute. I don't hate it. No, I take it back. I did use a unique lip liner yesterday. Their pouty lip liner. But, and no shade to unique. It's just that for so long, that's all I used was unique. And now I'm like on the other spectrums where I'm trying not to use unique. So it's definitely a different experience. But we're going to eat some food, and I will hopefully vlog a little bit more later. Bye. Hey. So we got back from our vacation yesterday. It was a very, very long car trip, and I meant to vlog the other night again and do a little bit of vlogging yesterday, but it was a very long car trip. We were all very exhausted, very ready to get home, and we had some music playing, so some of us took a nap. Some of us took a nap because some other people were driving. Anyway, it was actually, I feel like it was a faster drive home. It could have been because we switched time zones. So it's like where we were driving, we lost an hour. So we went an hour ahead. And then we came back, it went an hour behind. So like, it could seem faster because of that. But I'm kind of like, you're still in the vehicle for the same amount of time. It's just that the clock changes. The time on the clock changes. But, our vehicle the gas sensor on it is going out or like not working correctly. So, it'll beep and then tell you that you're empty and you need gas when you're actually at half a tank, which is fun because we had to stop a couple times on the way down there, more than a couple times on the way back. We were stopping and you know, it was kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so you really don't want to get stuck if you happen to run out of gas. And it's kind of like, we know that the gas sensor is not working. We are aware of that, but it's like, we shouldn't be out of gas, but we're going to pull over and put gas in it just to check and make sure, because I don't want to be stuck on the side of the interstate an hour away from anybody and be a couple hours away from home and have to call my parents or somebody else, be like, hey, in the middle of summer in 80-90 degree heat. So that was fun. But I think it was overall, I mean, it was a pretty good trip. I'm really happy that we went. It didn't go exactly the way that we had planned or the way that we had envisioned it going. But y'all, like, I feel so good. I actually wanted to do makeup, and I haven't. It's kind of hard to explain because, like, do I want to do makeup all the time? Yeah. But I always feel like if I'm going to do makeup, I might as well film it. So then it becomes, okay, well, if I'm going to film it, then it's a whole thing, because on the phone that I film on, I can only film for about a minute to a minute and a half before I need to back it up to my backup source. So that later I can pull them and then splice them together, because my phone's a piece of crap and the storage is full even when it's not full. I used to be able to store like 900, 1,000, 1,200 photos on there, and it was fine. And now I get 300 photos and it's like, storage is full. Or like the other day, it was like 200, 100. Storage is full, and I'm like, storage is almost empty. You're almost out of storage. I'm like, shove it, phone. Thanks. But we, it was a good trip. It was a good trip. We stayed at a hotel with a pool. We always try to stay somewhere with a pool because Joey likes a pool. Mommy likes a pool. Daddy likes a pool. I used to always get in the pool at hotels. I would like force myself to do it, but like, I just stopped and thought about it, and I was like, you know, all I really do is get in the pool, and if the water's cold, then I just kind of freeze. I can't walk outside the pool because I'm afraid I'm going to slip and fall because it's so slippery, because I'm clumsy like that. You know, so then I get all tense. My back tenses up. You know, I get in cold water and my back just, you know, seizes up immediately because of the cold. And, you know, it's a whole thing. And then I got to take the swimsuit off, which shoulders have been bothering me. And it's a whole thing. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just sit and watch you play in the pool and, you know, not actually get in the pool unless it's heated, unless, you know, I got my aqua shoes, got whatever. So it was mostly Jason and Joey, but I did go out and watch them, and they said the water wasn't super warm. And I know we're bougie for being like, no, the pool has to be heated. It needs to be heated. But stay with me, because if it's too cold, my back will seize up, I get tense, and then I have back pain later on. So I feel like if the pool is cold, if the water is cold, nobody has fun. Like, you get in the water, and like, don't get me wrong, like a cold shower has been proven to help anxiety, right? Like a cold shower, you know, there's benefits to it, but like swimming in cold water, unless you're outside, like if you're at the lake or if you're at the ocean, if you're at the beach, we don't live near a beach, spoiler alert. Okay. But you know, if you're out somewhere like outside, and it's like 90, 100 degrees, and you get in water that's cold, like, you know, it's refreshing, right? It's nice. But when you're indoors and the temperature is a little bit warmer, I mean, I feel like pool areas are always like, you know, the humidity is a little bit higher. Like, it's warmer in the area, right? If you get in that cold water, like, I watched a couple of people go in, stick their toe in the water, like, this is cold. I'm not getting in this water. That's too bad. You know. But Joey enjoyed it. He had fun. And there seemed to be like a lot of kids in there typically. And I mean, It wasn't a bad experience. I will say that okay, when we go to hotels, I always say, you know, we want a room near the pool because I'm disabled. I can't walk very far, right? I always say that because it's true. And I would like to use the pool, or at least be able to go and sit and watch Joey use the pool without having to walk, you know, half a mile or walk up and down stairs. Well, this hotel put us near the pool on the second floor, and they don't have an elevator. So I had to walk. If I wanted to sit down on their level, you know, when we left, I had to walk down the stairs. And then when we got back, I had to walk back up the stairs. And it, you know, it's not such an issue. Like I don't think stairs is a bad thing to do. But when I'm at the point where moving my legs hurts my back, you know, and when I was already having pain because of the drive down there, because it was so long and being in the vehicle, and I was already in pain, there was no real comfortable places to sit. My back was spasming on and off through the whole trip. And then having to go up and down stairs, like, it was horrendously painful. And so I'm kind of like, I asked for a room near the pool. They did give us a room near the stairs to go to the pool. But I'm just like, I don't know that putting a disabled person on the second floor was a smart idea. And I don't know if the first floor was already booked and that was the best that they had. I don't know. They seemed really nice at the hotel at the front desk. Like, we had to ask them for a couple of things, and they were very nice and very gracious about it, you know, and very, like, pleasant and, like, nice. Not just like, oh, here you go, but like, oh, yeah, we can do that for you. Yeah, we'd be happy to help you. We got this for you, whatever. And they were very friendly. And that definitely made the trip better, especially for Jason. Jason's a very... I don't know. I just turned to you and your head's just... I was about to say you're a very friendly person and your head's just down and you're just like... Oh, the floor. But I think it... It was a good vacation. I feel like it was much needed. Like, I just feel like I feel rejuvenated, you know? It's good to get out of town every once in a while and just kind of get away. And even when things don't go exactly the way that you plan, making the best out of the situation that you're in and just chilling. So nice. It also helped that the AC in this room was really working. We stayed at a hotel one time, and the air conditioner, it only went down to what?
I don't remember.
65?
Yeah, I think so.
Which, like, it wasn't I think it went down to 61, except it didn't go down to 61. And it was like, it was super warm in the room. Like, it was so hot, we were sweating in the room. And thinking back on it now, I'm like, well, we should have said something and said, no, this room is not good enough. We need a different room. But it was a pain enough to check in that I was done. I was done. So,
This time we didn't have it.
yeah, this time we didn't have that problem. We were turning the temperature up and down all the time because we would turn it down and then we get too cold, and then we turn it back up, and then it would get too hot, and then we have to turn it back down, and it was kind of like we did that. But it worked. Like, when we turned it down, it got cold, and when we turned it up, it got a little bit warmer. So that's nice. But it was a good trip. I feel rejuvenated. I feel refreshed. I posted a video on Monday. I had one up for Monday, but I didn't post blog on Monday or today, and I didn't have a video for today, Wednesday, but I just need some time off, I guess. I don't know. Like, it just gets to where you're in a rut and you're just trying to push and push and push and get things done, and it's just creativity, I feel like, was lacking a little bit. You know, when we were on vacation, I didn't take that much makeup. I took very neutral, natural shades because I'm like, we went to a family reunion, so I'm like, we're going to be around family and meeting family. So I want to keep, when we go around family, I try to keep it kind of natural, right? Also, it's hot, so you don't want to do like a full beat. You don't want to do primer, foundation, concealer, you know, all of the things. You know, it's summertime, it's like 90 degrees outside, it's humid. Just like a BB cream, and then I think I put some concealer on top of it, and you know, setting powder and setting spray, because we double lock that stuff. And you know, light on the eye color, just kind of enhance what's already there, because I knew pictures were going to be taken, so it's kind of like I've been enjoying a more natural look with family get-togethers. So it's, but even then I was coming up with like different ideas of doing makeup, and I actually did makeup one time when I didn't have to. We just went out of the hotel room to just like go shopping and just kind of go exploring a little bit, and I actually did my makeup and I had fun. Like, I really enjoyed it. And I need to get out of the thinking that if I'm going to do my makeup, I might as well film it. And then it's, okay, well, if I'm going to film it, then I got to do this. You know, film for a minute and a half, stop, wait for it to upload. Hopefully it'll upload. If not, then I have to fight with my phone to upload. And then once it's upload, then I delete it, and then I can do another minute and a half up, and then you just like repeat the cycle, and it takes forever to get my makeup done rather than just sit and be able to just do my makeup. So I'm using a different phone to vlog with, because I don't have to do it in minute and a half spurts, but this phone, I think, delays the speech a little bit. I'm not sure. It also kind of alters the color. Like, it looks like a little bit more, what's the yellow, orange? Got a warmer hue to it, and I don't know how to change that, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We got home last night. We were so exhausted. We didn't stop at the lake we were going to stop at and go swimming. Like, we just came home, and we were going to try and get some stuff done last night. And we did get one huge thing done that we needed to get done. So woohoo for us. But we were just so tired that it was like, my back was so sore. I was in pain. You know, I couldn't hardly... Sitting down and standing up hurt so bad. And then it was, I think, moving my right leg really hurt me last night when I would get up out of bed to go use the bathroom. We're feeling better today. It's still a little sore. Do you mind?
I'm sorry.
But, so I hope you all are doing good. Enjoying your summer. Do something fun. Even if you don't have money, there's free parks everywhere. You can take, if you have kids, you can take your kids and go to a park and go play with them. And it doesn't cost anything but time. And they will love you for it. Like, you know, I tend to get in the habit of buying Joey stuff versus spending time with him, because I can't freaking do anything. You know, I can't go walking with him. I can't go to the park with him and play with him. Like, I can't hardly do anything but sit, you know. And even then, I'm going to have to start changing, because, like, I want to be more active. I want to get more active, and I enjoy physical activity. I just can't do very much of it. So it's so annoying. And we go to the store, and I have to get a motorized wheelchair, and then people are like, are you just using that wheelchair because you're fat? And it's just like, no. I mean, my back problems would probably get easier if I lost weight, because I have mild scoliosis, so which is a curvature of the spine. I had an epidural when I had my son, and then I fell, and I have a slipped herniated disc in my lower back. So when you combine all three, I'm going to have some back pain, you know. Now, a couple of, you know, like, I feel like scoliosis might, you know, if that's contributing to it, whatever that's contributing to it, could be easier if I lost weight. And I think I definitely, you know, would be able to do more if I lost weight. The problem is actually losing the weight, because you have to do exercise, you have to get physical and do physical activities. So it's really hard to lose weight when you can't hardly move without being in pain. Or, you know, if I stand for too long, then my back starts hurting, and I know that if I don't sit down, I'm going to be in pain. And just like walking for 15 minutes causes me to have horrendous back spasms later on, you know. So it's not easy. I'm working on figuring it out. Trying to eat better, because that's the one thing that I can do is eat better, you know. What say you?
I don't know. I'm trying to eat better too. As I sit over here and eat candy.
Jason, on the other hand, goes to work and loses weight without even trying. But it's okay because he loses weight and then I find it. So we know where the weight is. But anyway, hope y'all are doing good. I think we're going to end it here so I can get it uploaded, so I can get the video put together and get this up for you. Have more of a vlog than it was like 3 minutes last time. We didn't end up vlogging very much. So, I'm hoping to do more of this content. I think this is really cool, just sitting and talking. Maybe somebody cares what I have to say, Jason. Do you care?
I care what you have to say.
But I hope y'all are doing good. Enjoy your summer. Get out of the house. Go do something. Go to a park. I mean, you don't even have to travel. Just find something fun in your town that you've never been to or you haven't been to in a while. And go explore. Have some fun. Go to the library. Rent a book. Rent a book. Check out a book about whatever place that you wish that you could go and read about it. I don't know. Watch a YouTube video. Sign up for a snack crate and get food from a place that you would like to visit. You know, I don't know about anybody else, but like if we went to visit somewhere, food would be on the top of the list of things we want to try.
Yes.
And check out Jason's channel, which is Jason's Vlogs and Reviews, because he does the snack crate, the munch pack, the yum yum box. He does reviews of all of those. When he he does review them, but he just doesn't always get them uploaded on time. So go over there, show him some love, leave him a comment, tell him that I sent ya. Tell him to get those videos edited and uploaded. Tell him get it done. Say Ashley said get it done. But yeah, if you've watched it this far, thank you so much for watching. We love you so, so much. And like the video, leave a comment, share the video, like, dislike it, whatever you feel like you have to do. Leave a comment. It better be a nice comment or you're going to get deleted and blocked. Subscribe, ring that bell so you can get notified every time I upload, because you never know what's going to pop up on this channel. It's a lot of makeup. But it could be other things too. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I have a lot to say. And sometimes I could just stare at the camera and that's it. So I love you all so, so much, and we will see you in the next one.